The 60s and 70s were a great time for Torbay. Tourists came in their hordes and it had a live music scene to match. As a young man, Lionel Digby knew how to attract the stars. Cream, The Who, The Kinks. Although his most memorable stories are about the bands that didn't come. Pink Floyd failed to turn up, he sued them and used the money to buy a Jag. He turned down the Beatles because their manager Brian Epstein wanted an extra £50.
£100 a week, and he said, I want 150. I said, it's 100, that's all we pay. £100 or forget it. That was it, forgot it. I did meet up with them later. When they had the hit record, he said, I want £1,000 a night. I said, don't talk ridiculous. I said, I'm only paying the Kinks 600, I'm only paying the Who 600. You know, you're not going to get £1,000 a night for a band that only had one hit. End of story.
Looking back at the names, Lionel has great affection for monster raving loony screaming Lord Sutch. He felt he brought the fun to rock and roll. Lord Sutch even asked Lionel to stand for Parliament in Torquay, although he turned him down. One of the biggest crowd pullers in the 60s were the Kinks. Julie Hill was 13 at the time.
So I went to see the Kinks at the town hall. I wasn't really a fan of the Kinks because I like different kind of music. It was absolutely heaving. It was the atmosphere, the live band, no computers, nothing like that. It was pure guitars and drums.
These days, that legendary hall hosts a weekly flea market. Lionel's shows also gave local bands their chance to shine. The Hunters and the Sixth Sense got to support The Who.
In those days, you used to hang out with those guys. I walked into the town hall and John Edwards was on stage playing Tony's guitar. And he said, oh, I used to have one of these a couple of years back, sort of thing.
I quite recently actually met up with Pete Townsend from The Who. We had coffee up in Kew and we spent a very nice half hour just remembering the times, the 60s and all the rest of it.
I was in Los Angeles at the Hard Rock Cafe and they have posters from all over the world, all over the UK, different venues. The only venue that they had more than one poster, and in fact they had 3 posters, was from Torquay Town Hall. The one that was of particular interest to me was The Who, supported by the Sixth Sense.
The exhibition at Torre Abbey is a collection of some of Lionel Digby's memorabilia from the era, including posters, pictures, autographs and some of the contracts he signed with the big names. John Ayres, BBC Spotlight, Torquay.